Welcome back to News Channel 3. Are you required to become CPR certified but just don't have the time to go somewhere and take the class? Well, now you can take that class right at home with the help of the SUMO Mannequin Kit. Joining us now to tell us more about this at-home program is co-founder of ProTrainings, Roy Shaw. Roy, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So I really like the name. It's very catchy. SUMO Mannequin. How'd you come up with something like that?
So the SUMO Mannequin acronym really comes from single-use mannequin option. And though it doesn't mean that an individual couldn't use this over and over again, it's designed with one lung system that kind of represents the mask for CPR, but you can't decontaminate it, so it's really meant that once it's yours, although we do encourage people to use it with their friends and family if they want to help them train.
So how does this program work?
Yeah, so so the exciting part is that online CPR gives people that are really busy back their life, right? And so instead of having to go to a Saturday or an evening class that always sets on the same day as their soccer game for their child or a date night, they now can start it and finish it completely in the comfort of their own home. Because once they're done with the online training and testing, they simply request the SUMO kit. It gets delivered to their door in a few days. They unpack it. They set up a web conference, so they really just need a laptop with a webcam, and now an instructor is going to be working with them like I'm with you, getting them through the skills evaluation part.
So all done through the web at a time that's convenient for you. And this is what gets sent to your home. Can you show us what this is?
Yes, so this is the mannequin system. They'll also get an AED trainer, which is, of course, part of the CPR certification.
Okay.
We don't have that here, but I mean, they will get that, and healthcare providers actually will get a medical-grade bag valve mask because that's part of their training as well. But we have the infant SUMO, or baby SUMO we call it, and the adult/child SUMO here. And although it's constructed simply, what we're going to see here in just a minute is that we needed some essential skills to be shown here. Will it get air into the lungs so it shows chest rise and fall? Can we actually do deep enough compressions with it coming back up to a neutral position? Can we do pulse checks? And then can we do back blows and chest thrusts for finger sweep and to be able to relieve an obstructed airway? And that's what these mannequins were designed to do. Inexpensively, but they still do the same thing that an expensive mannequin will do.
You know, when you came in this morning, you gave me the option of either an infant or an adult, and as a mother of two young ones at home, I'd really like to know what you do, you know, when they're eating chips or hot dogs, and that, ugh, I hate it when that happens, when they start to choke. And,
oh, yeah.
And then what? So I'm hoping you can give us an example today of what you should do.
I would be happy to.
Okay.
And it's more simple than anyone can imagine. It's the fear factor. Am I going to do it wrong? Is it not going to work? So we're going to take this from the aspect that this is a baby, and I'm going to move this out of the way for a moment. So if your baby is conscious and choking, right, it's maybe at the table, we would know that they're choking because they are not moving any air, maybe high-pitched squeaking noises, not crying, not able to cough or talk. So we would, kind of stimulate the baby. We can see that maybe they're turning a little bit of a color, red face first, then blue around the lips. Doesn't take very long for that to happen. We would then get them up out of the chair, cup their face with our thumb and forefinger, and then support their head, neck, and body, and then get their head lower than their body, supporting it on a leg, ideally. So you could actually bring it down so that you can then do your 5 back blows, look in the mouth, see if it's come out. If not, here's the nipple line, fingers just below that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if it's come out. Now, the beautiful part of a conscious baby choking is if it comes out, they're going to let you know, right? They're going to cry. They're going to be upset. Some reason babies don't like to be upside down, flip-flop back and forth, so they're a little scared, and so you would know. If this were a larger child, so that's for the conscious. If it was unconscious, let me just go through that. It would be basically CPR compressions. 30 compressions, check to see if it's come out. If you see it, you would then sweep it out with the smallest finger. We don't do blind finger sweeps, but that's all covered in the online training that people can self-pace. So they don't have to know this cold. They can just go back into the training room virtually in the online portion and refresh themselves if they don't know what to do. And then, of course, when we're skill evaluating them, we'll help them.
So anyone could potentially take this course?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and it's so effective. You know, if you can practice with this, this is very light, but the action is still the same. So as long as we get the principle from cognitive to motor neural, that I need to do the back blows, careful with the head, chest thrusts, sweep if we see the object, it's great training so that you can become confident in case, forbid, it happens. Yeah.
Well, this is all important life-saving skills, and of course you can do it all at home, online, whenever your convenience or when you ever have the right time. If someone wants to find out, you know, where do I go? What should I do?
Sure. So for this particular kit where they actually can get this, they can go to blendedcpr.com, or they can also get it by going out to procpr.org, and then they just would choose the blended option, and then of course they can order this and it gets sent right to their door, and then we'll work with them the rest of the way. It's super simple.
All good stuff. Well, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
It's an honor.